Hey guys, today I'm going to go through how I do my email marketing as a photographer with Squarespace. This doesn't just apply to photography, you can do it with any kind of niche, whether you're a PT, a healthcare professional, whatever. But it's just a great way to make it very time efficient to get your message out to as many people as you can, and not just sending emails, but allowing you to increase your SEO on your website. So let's jump into the computer and I'll show you how I use Squarespace to do the marketing. So here we are in Squarespace, just your standard dashboard. And the way that I do it is you actually write a blog first, and then that adds a blog to your website. You have which increases your SEO, and you can share that blog to Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever, as well as then turn that blog into a email. So let's go through how to do that. We go into website, pages, and then click on your blog. And then that brings up, as you can see here, I've got all these blogs that I've already written, and I've actually turned all of these into emails as well. And you can see, go through your little blog post like that. Then you want to create a new one, add, and then through here, this is where like the blog creating page, and that's where you can create your blogs from. Another great way you can create blogs when you're like just on the run, or you got some spare time, or you're waiting on a train, a flight, or whatever, is you can do it on your phone Squarespace app. So that's a great way to use time when you're in a car or whatever, where it would be wasted time, and just get some blog posts in, and then you've got them there saved, and you can even post from your phone, or you can then, when you come to your computer to do your marketing, you can finish off the email marketing and the blog posting from there. So today we're going to write one about this test that I did the other week with my girlfriend for a new jewelry brand that's being released, and I just wanted to see if the lighting and the way I was going to light it was going to work, and we're just going to use them for this week's marketing email. So we're going to upload a file, and then we'll go into my WebRes files, and we'll start with this one, open. And so I'm doing this from a photography perspective, but this actually works with anyone that uses Squarespace. You can write it about if you're a doctor, a mortgage broker, an influencer, a personal trainer. This is just a really efficient way to get your message out to your emailing list. So I got my first image. I'm going to upload another two. Sweet. So there we have our images uploaded. And then obviously, just kind of send out a bunch of images. So we're going to add some text to this. So let's go ahead and add some text. Up the top, we'll put the title. So we'll go bold. And then I find, so you can put a bit of text here at the top, and I found it's more visually appealing and you get more retention when you put a bit of text there, but then we'll add another text box in between these two images, and another text box in between these two images. And then that way it gives people someone, they don't just, scroll through your stuff. They'll, read this bit of text, read this little bit of text, read this little text, and it just makes them, breaks up your images a bit better. So let's add some text in. Okay, sweet. So we've got our little article written, and I've just gone through and altered a little bit, changed the title, and put a few more points in there. Now, a great thing about this too is that you can add in the hyperlinks to different things that you're talking about. So for this, I'm going to add in Jamie's Instagram onto her name here. So if we just go over to Instagram and search her up, so we can tag her in, just fit jams, Jamie. There we go. Right, so we're going to copy that, Control C, and then you can go into her name here, highlight, and add the hyperlink, apply. And I'll show you this later, but the great thing about this is that you can see not only when people open your email, but who and what links that they click throughout the email. We'll go through the back end of all the analytics at the end of the video. So we added that in there. And then once you're happy with your article and you've got your hyperlinks in, you can come down to the bottom here and you want to I turn them on just so that people can comment on them. And you want to add these tags. So again, this helps with your SEO, search engine optimization. So the more times you have these keywords relating to your craft. So for me, I have like portrait, studio, bold, raw, minimal, photographer, photography. The more that the search engine will direct people that are searching for those things to your website. So let's add some of these key words in now. And then I have mine put into my portraits category. Actually, I'll put in commercial as well. Sweet. So there you have it. That's a finished blog post there. You can go into even further SEO and other things to direct people to your website, but this is all I do. And yeah, the rabbit hole has become so deep, but this is the bare minimum, but it leads to the greatest, like a highest return on your time. So then you go save and publish. Cool. That's now published as a blog post to my website. And you can see here how it comes up with this. Do you want to turn your blog post into create a draft in email campaigns? Yes, I do. So you click on this bad boy here and you can go straight into your email. So you go to drafts. And there you have this email that's already drafted for you. Now, if you don't know how to get to there, I'll just take you through the dashboard. So we were in your pages here. We were in blogs. As you can see, it's already been posted. You go back to your home page. You go into marketing. And in your marketing, this is where you can go into your email campaigns. So you go into emails and you can see I have one draft there, which is the one that I just created, and all the ones that I've sent, ones that I have scheduled, and a bit of a dashboard about how many subscribers you have, how your last campaign did, recent drafts. And this is where you can also alter your mailing list. So you'll go into mailing, and I have two lists: my test list, which is just when I test to myself, and then my normal newsletter list, which goes out to all the different people that I want to receive. So just quickly, how you can add people to your mailing list. You just go over to these three dots and you go add subscribers, and you can either upload a CSV file, which is just a list that you can get from, like, say, your Square account or any other account that is gathering people's emails for you, and you can then take their name and email address and export it as a CSV file from your different programs, and then you upload it to here, and then that way you are importing a big list instead of doing them all manually. But then if you just have manual emails, like you're just meeting someone around, you go add subscriber, next, put their email address. I don't even put their first and last name because I just use the text from my email as like the email header when they get it. And then make sure you have them as a subscribe to your marketing, and you hit done, and then you have a subscriber. So we'll get out of that and go back to the drafts, and there we have the email that I just created from my blog post. Now you'll go over here and go edit. Now this is pretty much ready to go. Like, I don't really need to do anything to this to get this out into the world. However, I do just polish it up just a little bit to make it look a bit more visually appealing when it comes into people's emails. So I take the spacing down between everything, again, you don't have to do this, but this is just, I found it looks a bit better when you receive it on a phone or in your email, that it's not this big thing that people have to scroll through. So just do that. And then you go into your, you can go in there and edit everything as well. Like you can add more images. So you just click on the thing and add image or text or lines or whatever. Replace the images in there. But like I said, we're being time efficient. So we're just leaving it as it is. We'll come to email. That's the subject line. Then the email preview, like I said before, I don't put the subscribers' full names because I don't know them for some of them. So I just add my site title. So they'll see Luke Sartor. And then you go into unique recipients. And I just hit all subscribers. There you go, 172 people are going to receive this email. And you can either just send it immediately, you can send yourself a test so that like if you want to see it, you're trying a new layout or you don't know what you're actually going to get, you can send yourself a test. I did that for the first quite a few emails so that I knew what it's going to look like, but now I've done enough, I know what it's going to look like. And then you can just send it straight to your recipients. For me, today's a public holiday when I'm recording this, so people getting this email, they're not going to be able to open it. And then when they get to work tomorrow, they're going to have all these other emails that they would have got over the weekend and on the Monday that you don't want it to be in that with all them. So what I do is I usually schedule. So we'll go schedule, untick send immediately, and we'll have it send out tomorrow, except after everyone gets to work. So 10 a.m, sweet, that's enough time for them to go through some emails, start their day, and it's still fresh enough in the morning that if they want to contact me or work, do anything with the email, they can do that. It's not the end of the day and they go, oh, we'll leave it till tomorrow, and then they forget about it. So we'll leave that scheduled there and then hit schedule campaign. Do you want to schedule for the 7th of May? Yes. Boom. And that's how you schedule your Squarespace emails. So, like I said, this is before I go into the analytics, I'll show you the other way to get this out to more platforms. So then you can go to your website. We'll go over to here to my blog post. And now we have this blog post here where we can publish this to other places. So let's publish it to Twitter. Boom, you can write something else, but usually I just post it straight there. Another place that my work now appears on the internet. What else we got here? You can put it on Facebook. I barely use Facebook, so I don't even bother with that. LinkedIn, that is something that I do use. So we're going to publish it to LinkedIn. We have the blog post there. And for what you want to talk about, I usually just copy and paste the first line, the little hook, and paste that bad boy in there and go post. Boom. Another place I receive on the appear on the internet, and it looks great on LinkedIn. If we get out of them, the other places we can go to is Facebook. Like I said, I don't use that. I'll give it a little like. And Reddit, I don't use Reddit. Again, you can just copy and paste the link from here to different places on the internet that you want to share your work. Now, let's go back to the analytics section. You can see the ones that I have scheduled, but we'll go into one that I've already sent. So something I find very interesting. Now, this is just for from a photography side, but every niche will have the different kind of people that this is relevant to. So bear with me. But you can go down here and you can see who it's been delivered to. You can see who opened the email. You can see if anyone unsubscribed from that email that you sent. And then you can also see who has clicked the different links that you have in that email. So from this email here, if I just have a look, I had some social media links for the creative and other writers that I shot with. Do I have anything else? No. So we go back from there, and you can see that 2 people clicked on Noah's social links. You can see that 2 people clicked on Nick's. You can see that 2 people have gone to the actual blog post, that have gone to my website and go to Bergen's, his socials. And I find this really interesting because for me personally, I can see that marketing agencies are viewing my work and knowing about me. I can see that agents are viewing my work and knowing about me. Clients that I want to work with or that I worked with in the past are viewing my work and know about me. This is really handy because I can't tell you how many times where I've just been in conversation with these people, or they then email me or saying, hey, this is really great, I love that, or oh, we had this project, is this something you'll be able to work on? And you're constantly being able to, you do this once a week with a bit of your work. So for me, I just use the most recent shoot that I've worked on, or pull images from my portfolio that make sense together, make a bit of story about it, and then send that out. And you're constantly jogging these people in memory of, hey, I'm still here. This is what my work looks like. This is what I'm working on now. This is how my style's developed. And if you just happen to be in the email and that job comes along, you're probably going to be first on the list that they are going to contact to get do the job. So yeah, I find that very interesting about who is looking at your work, and to show that it is getting in front of people. You just have to be there at the right place at the right time. So there you have it, guys. That's how I do my email marketing. One of the ways I do my email marketing. Another way besides this is that I do direct marketing to, I go and find people's websites, go and find people's contacts, whether that's their phone number, phone number and email, and call and email them directly. And once I have that information, I've had a conversation with them, they then go into the Squarespace list. But I hope you get some value from this. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out, and I'd love to give you a hand. See you on the next one.